Yo, you're now tuned in to the playlist. White boy J on the decks, check the fresh specs. Payne Gusto with the golden ear for your respect. We digging past the surface, finding purpose in the verses. Got them hitting gems and indie artists for your hearses. Uncovering the fire, going higher and higher. The collabs that'll make your whole rotation feel inspired. It's the playlist, the spot where the real sound lives. So let the needle drop and feel the vibe we give.
List up Jay, that's Payne Gusto, and we got R&B episode for y'all.
Yeah, we have an R&B episode for y'all, man.
I'm hiding the bags and Payne's laughing. That's what the laugh is about. I got these bags under my eyes, so Payne's laughing.
And it's fucked up that you knew that's exactly why I started laughing when I looked. I was like, this motherfucker put the shades on and shit. But you know what? This is R&B. But this R&B episode. You know what? This is an episode you should have the shades going on. So let me throw mine on.
I'm not ashamed. I got bags and I'm hiding them because I got 5 hours of sleep and my fucking eyes look puffy as shit.
Listen, we're gonna be the hip hop Dalmatian Blues Brothers right
now. All right. Full tank of gas, a half a pack of cigarettes.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right. What's up with you? How was your week? How's everything? What's the word? What's new?
It's a good week, but today's going to be weird because my wife and I are not usually ever apart. And my daughter and wife are going to my niece's bachelorette party at the casino in Milwaukee. So they're leaving here in about a half hour. So I got the whole day, which will be fine because I got shit to do. But like, it's literally been years since I haven't slept next to my wife for a night.
Well, make sure you get the all right. So what you do is right. You get a towel. And you kind of like
a Fifi.
It's like
that's okay. I'm good with that. Oh, I accidentally walked in on a dude fucking his mattress as a Fifi once while I was in prison. That's no.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Time out. All right, that fucked me up.
It should. Not even worst story, but okay.
It's not the most craziest of a horror story, but it's wild. And I mean, I walked in on a chick, I'm humping the shit out her pillow before, so it was like
yeah. It's midday. We went up to homie's door to get him, and you put a towel up on the window. Well, his towel must have fell, and he didn't realize, and he was hammering his mattress, and then it turned into this. Come here. So there's 8 dudes looking into it. It turned into a weird situation, but you're in prison, so that's hilarious. But that's not even the worst. When I was in Fox Lake, because the units are so free, a couple of us walked into the laundry room and 2 dudes were just going at it.
Yeah,
they got sat down by all the heads of gangs and were like, y'all ain't doing that shit on our unit no more. Y'all better go somewhere else.
Yeah, I've seen motherfuckers have to kick niggas out the dorm because my G, like y'all bugging. Like y'all bugging.
Yeah,
like,
and everybody kind of gets it. Like when you're in prison, they're like, yeah, you're gay and yeah, you're gonna fuck, but you ain't doing it on our unit. Like it wasn't even like they had a problem, like you're gay, whatever. Just don't be doing that shit on our unit. You know what I mean?
See, and you know what? I think more is that not like too much like, are you doing it on our unit? It's like you doing it where we can like damn near either see or hear what the fuck's going on. You're not even trying to be discreet about this motherfucker. So it's like this one dude and this other dude. I remember they was up in a cell, whatever, going crazy, and niggas is on the phone, and then when you just look up, you could damn near see right through the door. So like, y'all gotta y'all.
Do you, but I don't want to see it. Right. Like, like, I'll never forget, middle of the night, our door next to us, the dude's name was, his last name was Hammer. all you hear, it's like 3 a.m. You hear the guard's fucking flashlight beating on the door. And all you hear, and I'm telling you, this was a joke on this dude for the rest of his time in prison. It was, inmate Hammer, get that out of your mouth.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. First, ain't it weird when somebody's last name and what they're known for kind of like very similar, like the dude Hammer. I was locked with this old head, and his last name was Couch, and he used to bring in everything.
Oh shit!
And it was funny because I remember we were on the truck and we on our way back to the prison, whatever, and the dude, Couch start going there. He lubing the freaking gloves up, and he bang bang bang. I'm like, yo, yo.
Well, if this
shit.
Start an episode too.
They try to get me for a second because it was like, yo, man, every time somebody first time out here, they gotta count some shit. I said, yo, I was like, bullshit, this is gonna be my last time here. You never see me here again. And it was like, nah, Jersey, you gotta do that. And the homie that was next to me, he was like, white dude was like, yeah, Jersey, we all had to do that shit. I said, well, listen, it looked like there's about 3 or 4 more balloons left. And it's 3 of y'all. Y'all got it? They were like, so word, Jersey, you ain't gonna do that shit? It was like, nah. And then after a while, as it was fake mad at me and shit, it was like, yeah, we fucking with you, man. Everybody ain't got that shit. Couch got it. I'm like, I see, nigga. He just popped like, yo, Couch.
Okay, that's the craziest way to do it. And since there is statute of limitations are ran out, when I went on visits and brought shit back, you swallow it, go back into your room, drink water with a little bit of laundry detergent. It'll make you throw up and lube that shit right out your throat.
Yeah, I definitely heard and or seen of that one.
But it was just weed. Like, I wasn't trying to bring in like all kinds of shit. And I even told the chick who was visiting me, just remember, if you can't swallow it, neither can I.
Man,
Because they like to make the balloons too big. Like, motherfuckers be bitching because they like don't like what you doing. And then you just go to the vending machine, get you some Doritos, drop them in the Doritos. We'll share the Doritos, and the balloons will go right before I go back to my cell.
Listen, I don't know if the homie Couch used to go to Mexico a lot, but he was a hell of a mule. Yo, when we used to come back from work, and everybody, everybody take their showers and sit, well, first of all, we let him go to the bathroom first, do the thug, do whatever he got to do, and then, listen, the store is back open for a little bit, like, yo.
You should not say the store is back open, because that in itself is just wild in this conversation.
It is wild, but that's what Couch turned. He kept the store flourish. he kept the lights on in the store.
All right, Kate. Well, how was your week?
My week has been pretty cool. Had it's been a cool week. Actually, no, I can't even talk about that because I don't know these motherfuckers. My job might be watching this, so salute to y'all. Fuck you though. Not all of y'all. You know who I'm talking about. If you watch it. But it's been a cool week for the most part. I know this whole fucking LeBron James going to Philly then got everybody bugging right now. I'm just happy he's out of LA, so now I can really be happy to be a Lakers fan again. Even though they kind of right now they look a little interesting at the moment.
Y'all be hating. You and Joe Budden got on this hating, right? Well, I guess you weren't hating. Joe was hating. They really are upset about the 3 white starters on the Lakers. People are very upset about this right now.
I don't understand it. personally, I don't understand.
All three of them can play, though. It's not like they went out and got some bum-ass white dudes and were like, hey, we're going to build this team with bum-ass white dudes. And I don't think there was any planning in it. I think people overthink that. I think they found dudes that fit what they had or they needed for the money they had, and they just happened to be white, and it's two of them to go along with Luka, who is one of the greatest NBA players, right? So I think it's a lot of what to do about nothing when it comes to that. But I think LeBron going to Philly, especially in the East, because the East is just really top heavy, I think he's got a real shot. I think this is the most talented team he's ever played on. I think that there's a real shot because they don't need Joel Embiid to do anything in the regular season. Just stay healthy for the playoffs. That's all they need from Embiid. And then you put Jaylen Brown and fucking LeBron on that team. Yeah, watch out.
Cool. I'm not disagreeing with none of that, what you're saying. But what does this do? Like, I don't know. I don't know if we move the goalposts a little bit. And don't worry, y'all. We're gonna get to the music. We're not gonna do this for too long. My bad, y'all. I don't know if we're moving the goalposts too much, but it's like him going from team to team and just whatever. And it's like you kind of like, I get it. You want to be part of the great team, whatever. But that don't take a little bit away from his. I'm not saying it takes away from his greatness, but it's like something like an asterisk to a certain extent, yes. Because it's like
to anybody over 30, probably. To anybody under 30, no, because it's the new way of sports. And I think us as the old heads have to just wrap our head around when it comes to sports, music, whatever, entertainment. It's their time. It's the younger kids' time, and we don't have to like it, but they're going to look at it completely different than we do.
I get it, but there's a lot of old heads our age that's agreeing with the whole man. He take them to the freaking chip and win this shit. He's the greatest ever because he did it with all these teams. But then you got a lot of us that's like, hold on, Jordan did it with one, Kobe did it with one. Like, what are you talking about?
And we always leave Tim Duncan out of this conversation.
Tim Duncan, I'm sorry, you're right about that. I hate that Tim Duncan get left out. I'm with you with that. And he has a lot of rings. If I'm right, Tim Duncan got 4, 5? Come on, man.
Both got 5, so that's the argument. Who was better? And I think with LeBron, the people who will say that he is the GOAT, and so I always say this: is he the greatest basketball player of all time? No, but he is the greatest athlete we've ever seen play basketball. He just doesn't have that killer instinct, right, to put him over Mike or Kobe, even Tim Duncan, but I think it's the Bron-sexuals who always want to make it, oh, LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron's this. So, Yeah.
Wait, the what?
The Bron-sexuals.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure I heard you correctly. All right.
Yeah. It was Ryan, actually, from the comments who called Montana a Bron-sexual like 3 years ago, and it has been my go-to ever since.
The Bron-sexuals. Okay. Not mad at that term. Not mad at that term. All right. So what are we doing? What are we doing today? Let's get to this music. What are we doing today?
R&B. You picked it.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm always the one that say, what are we doing? And I'm the one that picked the shit half the time. R&B, y'all. We just I know for me, mine, I didn't make it too lovey-dovey. It's kind of hard to do R&B track. See, my thing is,
yeah,
I think if there was a
lovey at all, zero love.
My shit is like, you can do some things, you can have some fun with my shit, but it's not necessarily lovey-dovey. It's kind of hard when you're doing a playlist with just Jay, because if there was a female on here, then maybe I might have made the songs a little bit more, because then it's like, all right, cool. So but I can't be playing the love song. Huh?
We ain't got no sexual healing.
See, now, as much as that song is a lovey-dovey song, that's a song you could play. I don't give a fuck who you around. Like, that's one of them songs. Like, fuck that. Like, that's I ain't gonna lie. There are some, more love-making songs or lovey-dovey songs that actually you can play. Like, yo, your boy's gonna be like, nah, run that shit back. Like, some Teddy Pendergrass.
In front of any dude, right? Like, there's certain songs, so I get what you're saying, but I went with Zero Love, and my first song, and I'll talk about it when I get there, I brought on the show. It's all because of Joe Budden. I brought this song on the show.
Oh, okay. Wait. I wonder from who? Nah, I can't even ask you. I just got.
You'll know why. All the names, so I won't tell you, but you'll know why because you watch the podcast too. And Joe said something which made me go back and listen to something which made me bring it on the show.
All right, so I'm gonna set it off. If I'm correct, it's Coco Jones, and it's oh guys, I know it's the first song on the album though. That's the name of it, huh?
Keep It Quiet.
Keep it motherfucking quiet. Coco Jones. I love me some Coco Jones. Like, I think she's really, really dope. I think she has an amazing voice. I think she's beautiful. I think she's a good talent. The only thing is, and I think she pointed this out herself, the only problem with her would be we don't know what is her identity. But other than that,
yeah,
musical identity.
But see, I think Coco, and I think people overlook it. See, you and I were just talking about this. This song was part of that bad bitch TikTok like swing. I think that's Coco Jones' identity. You're a bad bitch, just own it, do you. Your music's amazing, and anybody who doesn't understand it doesn't deserve your music.
You could say that, but then but when you listen to her song selections, a lot of times it sounds like it could be more soulful. So now you're like, all right, like what is she? Is she like her vocal tone and her vocal range is very, very wide. So she can actually do it all. Like, that's the beauty of her, but that's kind of the downfall is that you can do it all. Like, what do we do? I don't know. Whatever.
I am crowning her right now the queen of bad bitches, and that is now her identity. Let's go, Coco. Run with that. You are the queen.
All right, well, fuck it. So let's keep it quiet. We keep it quiet. That Coco Jones off that Why Not More album. Yeah. Why Not More? Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's get with this Coco Jones.
I guess we see it differently. I don't play with you, but you play with me. You change your mind and it's embarrassing. Hurt people, I wanna love you. Don't make me give up on you, giving into temptations. You lose me if I lose my patience. Do it skillfully. Just when I feel like I'm catching on, you take my clothes off, make me forget it all. Hate you, I love you, I'm begging for all that I'm asking for. Just keep it quiet, don't make a scene of my heart, babe. Keep all your secrets in private. Don't make a good girl get violent. If you gon' stray on me, keep it low. I pop shit too, I got a big ego. Keep my composure until I don't. I pop shit too, I got a big ego. Oh, I don't wanna think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, cry. Think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, why? When I could just let your homeboy slide. You think you know me, got one more side. I move skillfully. Just when I feel like I'm catching on, you take my clothes off, make me forget it all. Hate you, I love you, I'm begging for all that I'm asking for. Just keep it quiet, don't make a scene of my heart, babe. Keep all your secrets in private. Don't make a good girl get violent. If you gon' stray on me, keep it low. I pop shit too, I got a big ego. Keep my composure until I don't. I pop shit too, I got a big ego. Oh, I don't wanna think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, cry. Think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, why? Think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, cry. I don't wanna think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, cry. Think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, why? Think about it, fight about it, fuck about it, cry.
always hate the way that fucking song ends, but then the song right after it just cuts right in. So it kind of like whatever. But when you just hearing that song by itself, like if you got the playlist going on, it's on shuffle and it just booms. But either way, dope way for her to set that album off. That album, yeah, I haven't heard a corny, whack album from her yet. Personally, I have and like I said, her voice is dope. Like I don't know.
No, I think she's amazing. I want some of those screaming ballads from her too, though. You know, like I'd like some of those where you're like, how the hell does she even control her voice like that type ballads? But I'm not gonna shit on her because she's fucking amazing at what she does.
Well, she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have the loud those ballads where the voice goes rah, but she definitely
Rihanna type. Yeah, next level. Yeah.
Like really, Jay, really.
Yeah.
Really. Like you threw that.
Or T.I.'s next, dude. Don't think that I'm petty, bro. Like shit will ride out over. Take shit to the grave with me. Fuck that.
This motherfucker, man. But yeah, but yes, Coco Jones is definitely one of those that has the vocal range to do it all. So just gotta find that the right whatever image that she's trying to portray, because like she can do it all. Like she's like visually she can match whatever you want. You want her to be classy, she got the looks for that. You want her to go sexy, she got the looks for that. You want her to be ratchet, she got the looks for that. You want her to be tomboyish, she got the looks for that, and she will kill every single one of those looks. And like she's one of those. But yeah,
he was great on the Fresh Prince. Like I liked how they portrayed Hillary, because in the original one, Hillary was kind of dumb, and I like that they didn't do that in this one. Like they made it a very powerful woman who was working towards shit and doing something. Like I just like how she portrayed that role. I thought it was really well done.
They definitely made Hillary a lot more stronger than just because even though on Fresh Prince she was ditzy, she wasn't no weak ditzy chick.
Correct.
Like so it was like I like in this way they kind of just updated it. Like she far from ditzy, but kept that strong woman that whatever. So yeah, y'all women when y'all have your voices and shit. So what you got?
All right. Well, I'm going with Chris Brown for the moment, but it's because of Joe Budden. I said Joe Biden. Like Joe's actually coherent, unlike the other Joe. But anyway, I
almost went with Chris Brown too. That's the crazy part. Like I was going through my Chris Brown shit, and I was like, "Damn, it's too many fucking songs here."
Oh yeah,
and I was like, "Fuck it."
Chris Brown. But the reason I picked this song is because I'm watching Joe this last week, and he brings this up, and he was like, and it's a vibe, but nobody really listens to it. And I'm like, no, he's right. I listened to the album, but I don't even know what Joe's talking about, right? And then he was like, the whole song is Chris Brown singing about sitting in the cut at a strip club waiting for the lights to go on because he ain't picking no fucking ugly bitch from the stripper life. I don't know why. I went back and listened to it just to hear what Joe was talking about. And I'm like, oh, I fuck with this song. And the next day you were like, hey, let's do R&B songs. And I was like, all right, Chris Brown for the moment.
Well, maybe actually, I guess to a certain extent, damn, because my next artist did kind of make me kind of be like, you know what? Let me bring his shit up because he talks a lot of R&B. We'll get there. So yeah, let's get to this. Let's get to your joint.
I won't care, let's go.
trying to say that I got it in. It's alright, I'm focused. I'm just trying to get a little closer. Don't be that innocent. I miss the girl in the club with the alcohol. There she was, throwing down on the floor. Rather than so I won't care, let's go. Now the party's finally over, girl. You should call me when it's over. When you need someone to hold you, I'm taking it in for the moment. Now that the party's finally over, you should call me when it's over. When you need someone to hold you, I'm taking it in for the moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just happy I'm getting my turn. Fucking with you, I got crazy return. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pretty today. She wanna cock it and shoot it and sit on it, sit on it. Now the party's finally over. You should call me when it's over. When you need someone to hold you, I'm taking it in for the moment. Now that the party's finally over, you should call me when it's over. When you need someone to hold you, I'm taking it in for the moment.
Man, Chris Brown don't miss, man. Like, he's one of those. Like, he earns whatever he earned it. Whatever acknowledgement that he gets, whatever respects that he gets, he definitely earned that shit. That motherfucker put work in.
I don't know how to explain this, but that end is so awful, but yet amazing.
I'm telling you, Chris Brown. Like, I don't like that Afrobeat shit. I fucking hate Afrobeats. I think that shit is corny. I think it's corny, and I think it's corny. And I get when you're in the club and people are dancing to it. I see how you can obviously start to bounce to it because you see some chicks' ass bouncing to it. But if that shit is ass. But when Chris Brown does that shit, I'm like, God damn it. How the fuck you make me make me like an Afrobeat song? That's some bullshit, yo. He's the only one that can do that. I don't know, it's crazy, yo.
He literally auto-tuned mumbles at the end of this song, and it's still amazing.
Yeah, he pulls a Young Thug Future, a Future Thug, whatever you want to call
See,
it.
I always just think Future because I don't know why, but Young Thug never crosses my mind unless I'm thinking of somebody doing some fuck shit.
But I don't really think about the music when it comes to Thug and Future, whatever like that. So I'm always
Young Thug, I was never a fan.
Yeah, I've never been a fan. I've always told people I think there's maybe 3 songs that Young Thug is on that I like. Like, it's not even his song. He's on it. Oh, he's a feature. Or yeah, matter of fact, yeah. No, one song is his, but it's on Swiss Beats album. That wasn't for him. That's Swiss Beats shit.
I think Young
Either way.
Thug, but it's not something that I'm gonna go search out. But if it came on, I'm like, cool.
Yeah. I got headphones for that. Every time I'm at somebody's house or function and whatever, and I'm telling you, one day it's gonna surface. Blueface is gonna put out. We might somewhere find a video of Blueface when he came to Montclair, New Jersey, and he did a performance out there. If they ever look at the whole crowd, you are going to see the whole crowd doing all this and bouncing like this, and you're gonna see one guy in the middle like this.
Do you have headphones?
With headphones. I had my headphones on, listening to MOP. That was the only thing that was loud enough to kind of go over the speakers because I ain't gonna lie, the concert was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, he had to sit bumping. He had everybody wilding, but me, Cross, listening to MOP, looking around at everybody looking like fools, dancing to this guy. So yeah. But nah, I love that Chris Brown shit right there. I love this. That's not one of my favorite songs of his, but he just, you know, like we said earlier, he found a way to make the bad shit sound good, or the auto, like, I don't know. He just, yeah. I forgot which album that one was on. That's the fuck. That wasn't on one of those six. He did like 80 songs on that shit. I think that was
I don't think the album was called What the Fuck though.
Yeah. I don't think he dropped that one.
On that album, What the Fuck. That's all I did.
Yeah, he ain't put that. That album ain't dropped yet. He working on it though. He working on it. And as we joking, don't be surprised we see a Chris Brown album drop WTF, and you be like, see, the playlist did it again.
And there could be a 60-song drop at any given moment with Chris Brown. You don't know. But see, I think because Chris Brown is like at the point where everybody people want more money, but I think he's at the point where he's secure, right, money wise, so he can just do what he wants as an artist, which I think is a beautiful place to be when you're an artist.
And when you could do that and it's actually good, that's what's even better. It's not like he's dropping 60 songs or whatever, and then it's like, damn, man, I can only listen to 20 of them. You can literally listen to like 45, 50 of them songs and be like, how the fuck do you do that? That's a hell of a clip. That's a hell of a clip.
He ruined any argument for like, hey, who's the most talented rapper / R&B guy? And you could go Bobby Brown, you could go whatever, and it's like, well, it's Chris Brown. The correct answer is Chris Brown, and everybody knows it.
I mean, Tory Lanez been dropping.
Hey, Tory's new shit, bro. It does not sound like it's live from prison or anything. You know what I mean?
I 100% think Tory Lanez leaves the prison once sometime throughout the weekend in a tunnel somewhere and records his music. And then he might be free. You know what? He could be like Homeboy the fucking, what's it with god damn, Jamie Foxx and when he dug the tunnel under the fucking prison and shit.
I don't think I even seen that one.
You know the movie when I say it. Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah, I have not seen it, but I do know what movie you're talking about. Yeah. I don't watch a lot of movies because I watch series. 2 hours is not enough time for me, but that's something I'll have to check out tonight while I'm by myself. I
understand that you don't really watch movies. I watch series, cool. But that was one of those movies.
No, that's why I said tonight. I might just watch that tonight then, because I'm gonna be by myself. I ain't gonna know what to do.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, the Jergens is around. So, all right. So, what I got next is this is Imani. Yes, Imani from the JBP, the Joe Budden podcast. He talked a lot about R&B, and he has like a big opinion on R&B. And sometimes people be like, "Yo, what the fuck? He hasn't done nothing. He hasn't done nothing." And it's crazy when you're just going by accolades and shit like that. You can say he hasn't done shit, but if you're going off the music quality or the writing and all that stuff, he knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He's like, you know what I mean? Like,
super talented when it comes to music. He just drives me nuts with his takes on Joe Budden, because it's like, take your super sensitive ass somewhere else. You're even more sensitive than fucking Mark, which is saying something. But I'll never forget watching a clip. I didn't see the whole episode when Tyrese was on Joe Budden, and Imani said something, and Tyrese was like, "Who is you? Who is you?" And Joe's like, "You don't want to go there. Like, when it comes to singing, you don't want to go there with Imani."
Well, Joe just say that shit because Imani. See, this is the thing. This is nothing I do like about Imani too. Even though he's R&B, he has a rapper brain. Because when you talk about this R&B artist, he'll sit there and say, I will out-sing that motherfucker. Bring them right here and I will out-sing him. Like, he's one of the, and like, that's how, you know, rappers is like that. Yo, bring him right here, I'm going to out-bar, I'm going to out-rap him. So that's one thing I do like about Imani a lot, that he does that. And I think the sensitive shit, I think he plays into it a little bit more on the JBP, because on his personal shit, he's not like that. He's like a, I don't know, it's different on his pod, on his shit.
Do you think Tyrese is kind of like that though too, because of where he grew up, like more of the rap brain of like, bring him here, I'll out sing him, like that kind of shit? You think? Because he strikes me as that type of dude too.
Damn, now I'm thinking about it. The R&B singers that I like are actually like that. Like I said, Tyrese, Imani, Tank, Raheem DeVaughn, Erykah Badu.
Sure, has some of that in him. Like, bring that motherfucker here, and I will. Dude,
Eric, Eric, that's one of my guys too. Oh, I should have brought some Eric B for president. Oh man, I should have brought some Eric B for president. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's definitely like that too. So damn, I never thought about that. The R&B singers I like got that rapper brain. But well, this is Imani. The song's called I Messed Up Again. It's off that Songs About You album.
Again.
I
said, of course, it's called I Messed Up Again.
Well, because the first one was.
I know why, but it's just that we were just talking about him being sensitive, and then you're like, I'm bringing I Messed Up Again. I was like, of course that's
it's not the most lovey-dovey song, but it's also not the most whatever. But I don't know. Y'all go. Y'all listen to it.
I don't know a ton of his category, and I didn't even realize he was the same dude when I started watching Joe Budden. I didn't realize he was the R&B singer, right? Because I knew Imani's voice, but I did not know what he looked like.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people. Yeah.
I messaged you and said, I hate that dude. And then you're like, that's Imani. And I'm like, wait. And so I Google him and I'm like, oh, that's him. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah. I fucks with Imani. But yeah, let's get to it.
This wasn't what it's supposed to be. Found myself right back with the one I knew I was supposed to leave. And even with all the pain and the drama, she found herself back to me. And I let her in, and we right back where we ended. I know that what we are ain't right. Thought I'd leave her after one night. Headed right back in her bed. She all in my head and I ain't think twice. Said she love me but it don't show. And she with a nigga while I'm on the road. And if she fuck around with that fuck around, he gon' fuck around and get smoked. Cause I gave this girl my life, putting all my time. Even when I know we wouldn't last, still stuck around and I tried to make things work. All this hurt, but we get bad and then get worse. And with everything I learned before, sad to say that I messed up again. I messed up again. And it's just the way the world turns. Some people don't learn. It's too late to change it. It's too late. I messed up again. I messed up again. And it's just the way the world turns. Sometimes you gotta crash before you learn. I messed up again. Said, yeah. I messed up again. Hey. Feels like I fucked up a plan, like I'm less of a man. Cause I was once here before and swore I wouldn't be again. Last time I fell for your lust and put my heart in your trust, to regret what we were, just to go back and mess up again. Cause I gave this girl my life, putting all my time. Even when I know we wouldn't last, still stuck around and I tried to make things work. The world is hurt, but we get bad and then get worse. And with everything I learned before, sad to say that I messed up again. I messed up again. And it's just the way the world turns. Some people don't learn. It's too late to change it. It's too late. I messed up again. I messed up again.
fucked up a plan, like I'm less of a man. Cause I was once here before and swore I wouldn't be again. Last time I fell for your lust and put my heart in your trust, to regret what we were, just to go back and mess up again. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up again. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up again. That's just the way the world turns. Some people don't learn. It's too late to change it. It's too late. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up again. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up again. It's just the way the world turns. Sometimes you gotta be it for you. I messed up again. I messed up.
One thing about Imani is that if you never, like, I remember I used to play Imani for certain people, or I play some Joe Budden and he's singing on it, and people like, damn, I didn't know Joe got this shit in tuck with Trey Songz. Why didn't they put this shit out? Because it's very easy to confuse him with Trey Songz, and your shit's muted too, Jay. So sometimes when you watch the pod, yeah, you muted, Jay. Sometimes when you watch the pod, you'll see where Joe and them will be like, they'll make a Trey Songz joke, is because I think I always thought I was the only one that felt that, was like, yo, this nigga kind of sounds like Trey Songz a little bit like that. But I guess that was the common you know, not criticism, but, you know, the common theme or whatever about him. So they be making that joke about him fighting Trey Songz, or like, you don't want to see Trey Songz on a one-on-one, and you don't want to, I bet you wouldn't say it to Trey Songz, but yeah.
All right. Well, my bad. My wife was leaving and I used my phone as a camera and it connected to the car right away when she turned it on. So we had a little technical difficulty there. But
I
held it down.
Yeah, I talked through it.
I could hear you. I just couldn't respond. So I could hear you, but
yeah,
I couldn't. So my thing is, though, I didn't even realize I knew that song until halfway through it. And I realized I was singing the lyrics and I was using the bong as a microphone. I told you, though, like in my car, it's a concert. People pull up and literally like laugh, and I smile and laugh at them and keep singing because I don't give a fuck what you think of me. Plus one, most people think it's funny in a fun way, and if you don't like it, then that just makes me happier that I got to annoy you.
Do you know? I'm telling you, you have no how much pleasure I get when I'm on these trains. And let's say this will happen to be like a delay going on, and then we're really on the train. And a lot of people, first off, I don't know why people that do the commute like I do, that if you're taking the bus or train, I don't know why you don't have headphones. I'm sorry, some kind of AirPods or something. I don't know how you can do these commutes without something. So when I be sitting there and my shit is blasting, and my playlist got M.O.P., Marilyn Manson, Limp Bizkit, Tupac, then Joe. Yo, that shit is the funniest shit, because the people be looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? You hear imagine hearing some Marilyn Manson out of nowhere. Just, you see the black guy that's sitting here, you hear some hit him up, and out of nowhere, you hear some Limp Bizkit. You be like, yo, what the fuck? And then I know you hear some fucking Trey Songz or some Tank. Then they be like, yo, what? Yo, that should be funny as hell watching these people just react. I'll be like, it should be funny. I don't know. I love annoying y'all.
I'd rather hear a black guy listen to Marilyn Manson, no thought of nothing really, than a white dude. Because if a white dude's doing it, I'm thinking, what's he shooting up? We shooting up the bus now, and it ain't Marilyn's fault. It's just them trench coat mafia motherfuckers be shooting up buses while listening to Marilyn Manson.
You're either shooting up or you're shooting up.
Hey. I just felt like that's what you would have said at that moment, so I went with it.
It is. It definitely was. It definitely was one of those A moments. It was an AA moment.
Damn.
But yeah, back to Imani. That's my joint right there. I think Imani's doper than he gets credit for. He's on a lot of features with some of your favorite artists, whether it's Rick Ross, Jadakiss, and Benny the Butcher. Like, he does a lot of features, but solo career, he's never made it big, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'll fuck with that right there though. So yeah, salute to Imani.
No, I did, like I said, didn't even realize I knew the song, right? Like, even though I knew some, not where I knew the whole song, but in the middle, I just knew this little chunk of lyric. I don't know if it was used maybe on Reels or something, and that's where I just know a little chunk of that song. I don't know, but I know just a little chunk in the middle.
It is possible that I brought that song before. It is possible.
Okay.
It is possible.
Yeah,
it is possible.
I know Imani's fucking discography. You know what I mean? That's not. But I, like I said, I didn't even know he was the dude behind the voice when I saw him.
Yeah. Now the reason why I feel like it is possible I brought that song up because there are other songs that he has a lot of songs that I like, a lot of songs that I like, but I'm not playing that shit with you.
Fair enough. All right. For my next song, I went back, and when I say I went back, I went way back.
Okay.
I went to Full Force, Ain't My Type of Hype.
Wait, you son of a bitch.
Damn.
Wait, time out. Wait, time out. First off, all right, hold on, time out. I don't know if I've told you this before on the pod, or I've expressed this on the pod, how much that's one of my favorite like throwback songs. Like that's one of my favorite songs. Like that's like one of my that's like when that's one of them songs I'm listening to when I'm on the train. When that shit come on, like I'll make sure the bass is on, I'll make sure the volume is up, and I'm in this fucking seat bugging and shit. And you might see somebody over here talking you might see somebody looking at me like, cause what? Yeah, I love that fucking song right there, man. Are you serious?
One of the weirdest things to me about Full Force is there is 6 of them, but because of House Party, most people think there's 3 of them. So it makes me wonder, other 3 ever have any resentment for not being part of that? How did they decide those 3? And you know what I mean? I got questions to this. But also, I think I loved Full Force as a kid because they were huge. They were, well, except the I'm going to kick your fucking ass guy, but they were yoked. And then they sing this. This is you singing? Like, this does not make sense to my brain.
It's like when you first find out that Devontae made Bring the Pain for Tupac. You be like, wait, hold up, the Jodeci guy made that beat? Like what? Like, so yes. Yeah, them being all big and know what I mean, and Baki and shit like that, and just like, yo, what the fuck? And then there they come with some beautiful voices. Like what? Yo, don't be all muscle bound and have a beautiful voice too. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you, man? The fuck?
not only are you yoked and you're walking around like with your shirt off talking to women, you can serenade their ass too. It's like that ain't even fair.
Nah, hey, the fuck, man, get the fuck up out of here. Talking about Ain't My Type of Hype, man. You can, yeah, let's play the song. I'm about to start. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
So for people who don't know, and there's 2 versions. This is the extended. It's still less than 4 minutes, but I like the intro. So I know a lot of people hate the beginning sometimes, so that's why they cut it, but I can't help it. I had to go with the whole thing. So Full Force.
Full Force.
Yeah, this is E-Call. The Full Force wanted me to come down and help them blow something up. So if you're with that, let's kick that. Yeah, you look good, but can you cook good? Can you read, or is your brain like wood? Do you have sex or do you make love? How do you live? Do you give it? Do you take love? Girl, you're so fine. Could you be mine? Or do I slack in the back of a whip with whack line? Yeah, the fruit looks right, but that ain't my type of hype. Yeah, right. At your age, the size of those pants so tight. When you get in the air, walk around. Your head up in the sky. Oh, why you wanna dance around with so many guys? We used to the type of propaganda in the land of supply and demand. A girl without a mind ain't human. They gotta be more than just a butt that's booming. Assuming there's room in my life for a lover, undercover, not the one that'll hover over me like a bird. The boss says, I ain't with that. Yes, girl, you better kick that.
It's crazy how many different versions of that song there is. Because I know the one on the album is definitely not like that. I mean, it's cool, and it's not like big differences. Don't get it twisted. And either way, all versions are phenomenal. It all depends on what mood you're looking for, I guess. Because it's like, I mean, like that's just for me. Like I don't know. I always loved that song as a little kid. When I first heard that shit on House Party, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this song right here? And I remember my sister, especially my oldest one, I believe she had that Full Force album. And then she was playing, I was like, yo, they had it. And then she had to post up, like, muscle bounded ass motherfuckers, black ass niggas, fucking round you up first. But nah, I always fuck with that right there, man. That's my shit right there. Y'all have no idea how much I love that song, yo. That's crazy that you bought that.
I figured you'd like it, but I didn't know you liked it that much. So I'll say this: when you hit, there are certain artists, there are certain songs you can see the joy overtake pain, and that was moments.
It could have been a ha-ha moment.
Now, the way you were vibing to that and dancing, and like, I was like, oh yeah, Pain's really enjoying this right now.
My shit right there, yeah. What? And I'm a little drunk right now too. So hell yeah, what? I'm zoning. Oh shit! But nah, I always fuck with that. Like I said, they vocals on that shit is just dope when you just hear like the harmonies and stuff like that. Like even though I was a little kid and I didn't know like it was called harmonies and all that stuff, it was little things like that made me. What made me like that song so much is that me and you was crazy good. That part right there always was like, I don't know why that little shit that me and you was crazy good. I was like, oh shit, this is my joint. Like, I don't know why. It'd be the littlest things in the song that make me just like the whole fucking song.
And then I grew up in the time of teen nightclubs. So we would go out to these teen nightclubs on the weekend, and one we went to in Rapids was called Vibes, and we used to go there a lot. And there would be dudes who got out on the dance floor to this song and had whole routines like they were on House Party.
That's why when you see, like, there's a part when they break down. I remember some of my homies, like, they had like a whole dance routine. So I remember, so this is gonna see me do a little thing, a little part right there. Cause I remember that's how it was. Like them niggas, like, as soon as the beat break down, they break down to their old shit. It was like two of them and like three girls. They had a whole dance routine, and it was kind of dope. And that's why I say these little kids, like, that's when, I mean, listen, you gotta do a little something, man. You gotta do a little something, man. Something, stay off the streets, man.
There was a roller skating rink that every Saturday night they would convert it into a teen dance club. So there'd be the DJ on the stage, there'd be a bar with no alcohol, dance floor, all kinds of shit. And there was a couple of them by us, but that's the one we used to go to the most. And then another one called Bruisers was a regular bar, but they didn't get a lot of business on the weekend, so they would lock the alcohol up and turn it into a teen nightclub every weekend.
There was in Jersey, skating and all that is very, very huge. I'm not gonna lie, that's a big thing in Jersey. So there's a lot of teen nights, or a lot of just hip hop nights where it's just the skating ring and that shit just be open. So it's like it's definitely, and you will hear Full Force play because it was one of those, you know, that fun songs. So it's like, yo,
Hey, the crazy thing in the 90s, though, you could look around that teen dance club and you knew every crew everybody was with just by the way they were dressed or what they were wearing.
oh yes, it was whether it could be everybody can have a different color shirt on, but it might have a badge, it might have a certain emblem right here, or might have your whole team name on the shit.
Anybody who wore a Nike visor upside down was a Vice Lord because they did the hook. Like, you could just look around and figure out who was who just by in the 90s what motherfuckers was wearing. It was crazy back then, right? Like, you could just look and be like, oh, okay, I know.
Certain NBA hats and stuff like that. You knew who was who because of whatever hidden meanings was between the logo.
With a Duke starter jacket, you knew they were a GD.
Mm-hmm. If somebody, there's a lot of shit. All right, so
the 90s were fun, but it's good that a lot of shit that happened in the 90s has changed. And also, 90s kids could not have grown up with cell phones because we would all be in prison.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. There was no way around that. You was going to jail.
And I know I had friends that would have been dumb enough to record the whole Dirty Deeds.
100%. 100%. I know I had some. What? Oh hell! What? I know a lot. Matter of fact, shit. There are some recordings of some bullshit, but you know what I mean. It's a good thing we're older, and so you know I think by now they're either damaged or maybe they just, you know, whatever. Motherfuckers holding it down or hey, they might blackmail me with some of them things later.
All right, Payne, 2 songs left. We each got one. What's your last song?
All right. I know I've definitely said this before on the playlist that En Vogue, to me, the best group of vocalists, harmonies, like I was full force with the harmony shit. Like En Vogue to me had like, I don't know no group that I don't know, vocally they just sound so amazing together, and they sound dope solo too. Like they can all sing in their own rights, but when they get into their harmony bag, I think they was on a different world there was a different world. And it was up there singing, and even though they was bullshitting, like they was playing around, I was like, yo, this is them playing around, and that shit sounds like yo, record that. Yo, record that. Let's make that something. Like, I don't know. So this song is Giving Them Something You Can Feel, which is I believe it's original Aretha Franklin. I think it was Aretha Franklin who originally did the song. I forgot. But I don't know. En Vogue just did this shit, and I love the song, and I love their vocals. So I figured, let me bring some classic R&B by some OGs, and yeah.
And I get to go see them in September.
Yeah, I know.
You went to the Blueprint. You already won that one, so
September, and they're gonna be over there. Yeah, okay. The Bucks got a game. So I don't know.
For some reason, you're too scared of serial killers. I don't know.
No, I'm not too scared. I'm not too scared of serial killers. That's my excuse. I really don't. Isn't it? I know that's my excuse. It's a bullshit excuse, but it's my excuse.
That's all right. I don't care what any excuse is, as long as it gets me out of what I don't want to do. I'm good with any excuse.
Oh no! It's no. I definitely want to go. Don't get it twisted. Pause. But that's just my excuse by saying serial killers is why I haven't been there yet.
Payne's afraid that his true inner serial killer will come out if he comes to Wisconsin.
That's the thing, man. Like, come on, man. The clown, he was a Pisces, man.
Hey, anybody who's watching the new season of Criminal Minds, the finale was fucking mind-bending, and it was great. So
All right, let's get this info.
Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where I'm coming from. Yeah, but you will see, it's just a matter of time. My love will surely make you mine. Well, living in a world of ghetto life, everyone seems so uptight, but nothing's wrong and that's alright with my man. I like the way we carry on. His love and will send me on and on with my man. People out there can understand. I'm giving him something he can feel. Ooh, to let him know this love is real. Giving him something he can feel. All my love to let him know this love is real. Oh, my love is real. This love is real. So much joy for us it seems. So much hope for material things. Are they only in my dreams? And that's exactly why I'm singing this song to you. To let you know that real dreams do come true. You tell me, what does it mean? Living in a world of ghetto life, everyone is so uptight. Hey, nothing's wrong, it's alright. My man, I like the way we carry on. His love and will send me on and on with my man. People out there, can you understand that I'm giving him something he can feel? To let him know this love is real. That I'm giving love, giving love. Giving him something he can feel. Talk to me. To let him know this love is real. I'm gonna let him know that this love is strong. Giving him something he can feel. Giving him love. Giving him something he can feel. Giving him love. Giving him something he can feel. So sweet to me.
Yo, that one part of the song when they just doing their little whoos, all that shit in the background, and they're just doing all types of shit, like that was them showing off. Like y'all, I don't know, maybe y'all don't hear it the way I hear it, but the way the way they went crazy on that little sex, and that was them just showing off, like they were showing off right there. Like that's why every time I hear that part, even as a little kid, every time I hear that part, I'm like, yo, they just showing off, and I'm just like, I always laugh at that part, like, yo, they just showing off, bitches.
They even talk sex.
Like how you like? Come on, man! Like that's a group of Nate dogs.
You made that way less sexy.
Nicky dog.
Vibe to a completely different vibe that quick.
Well, I can't say it's a group of Nate bitches. So you know what I mean. So we saluting to the queens. I mean, So it's a group of Nate Dogs, Nikki Dogs. There we go.
It's a group of Rihanna's. All right.
Oh my God. Yo. Yeah, and let me tell you something right now. Yeah, you're up, and mind you, and yes, don't get it twisted. I do like Rihanna. I love Rihanna.
I will find it when
I'm right
on Winging It, and I will find it because it was on Yankee and the Brit where you agreed with me, and I'm gonna find it where you agreed.
Well, I agreed that what?
Rihanna might be better than Whitney. But I think you were in a very contrarian mood, and I think you just jumped on my side to argue. And it might even be on the New Year's one. I got to go find it because I think Keith G might have been in that argument.
There had to been some reason why I would think that. There would have to be some. Not. I was talking about vocals. You talking about vocals?
I think what happened is you and Freeze were arguing so much, you just wanted to argue against him at that point. But I'll still take it.
Yeah, I can see me doing that because I do that a lot. You know how many people say I do that shit? That's crazy. I never realized like how much I do it until mad people, as in recently, especially with this new thing. I got cooking. They like, yeah, you like to just sometimes you just like to go against the grain just cause. I'm like, no, I just want to let's think about the other side real quick. Just think about the other side. Why would they want to do that? Or why did it? But yeah. Yeah, Rihanna couldn't do that. She couldn't do that, but they did on this song. She couldn't do that.
Now that I think about it, I think it was the same argument. My dog's going to go off, guys. Sorry. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, there she went. The man just stopped. But I think it was right after the whole thing about Akon went off on that New Year's.
Well, she's definitely better singing than Akon.
No, but we had that big discussion where I said, I like Nate Dogg better, but Akon is more accomplished. And everybody felt a certain way against me at first, but then by the time it was over, Keith came along. And then you even went after you did your Googles and went like, oh, I didn't even realize he had that many #1 hits.
Yeah, I think we start talking about accomplishments, but I think I wasn't
saying a better figure. I was just saying his career was better.
Yeah.
For some reason, Nate Dogg never hit solo. He has so many great features, but he never hit solo with anything.
Because I'm always gonna, every time we have arguments about, and this is what most people, when I've had arguments about an artist or whatever like that, I'm usually staying on the talent side. And yeah, I get what people bring in numbers and whatever like that. I get that argument, but I don't never care about that argument because that doesn't prove.
But those are some of the arguments I bring up intentionally because I know it sparks it, right? Like people are like,
yeah.
Not that I'm saying Akon's better. I'm just saying he was more accomplished, and that people are fuck that, and then it does. Once people start thinking about it, it brings up a real debate in those hip hop groups, right? Like, oh, you're right on the fact that because nobody's saying because they'll tell me, oh, he's way better, and I'll be like, when did I say he wasn't?
Mm-hmm.
I'm accomplished, but those are those hot button like let's get everybody fight group type conversations.
Yeah, motherfuckers that don't really read, they just react.
Yeah, or they don't think about it because right away you want to cape up for Nate Dogg. I get it. Like, not even a question. So I sometimes have to reread shit if somebody go after Tupac because I have to see what they're saying because my first initial reaction is to call them a fucking idiot for saying anything bad about Tupac. So
I became more of like, even when I go on Facebook and or Instagram, I literally do like I swipe it with my finger like 10 times, maybe 15 times, and then I'm out of there. If I see some shit, I might see a comment or whatever, picture, whatever like that. What I do is, especially with like the hip hop ones when they talk some crazy shit, I look at what they said, I react to my brain, and then I will start to type. And then I stop because I don't want to do this all day.
See, I'm not
going to want to do that.
When I'm scrolling the hip hop groups and they'll be like, who's your top 5 duo or who's your top 5 whatever or whatever. I really like
I'll do that.
Comments to see what people are thinking though, right? And I think some fucking dumb as hell, but it doesn't matter. It's your top 5. You can be dumb.
Yeah.
I see what people are thinking because that shit's cool to me. And I like the people who give their top 5 and the reason why. Like, it's cool if you just give your top 5, but if a homie's like, this and this is the reason I put him above this, I'm like, at least I understand your logic, even if I don't agree with it.
Yeah. No, I get you. Definitely, I'm with you with that. See, yeah. I'll leave comments under those, but the ones when they be like, Tupac wasn't lyrical, or Scarface wasn't really a good rapper, or
if I comment on those ones, it's not about a discussion though. It's usually me telling them how fucking dumb they are, and then I move on. Even if they respond, I never respond again.
Yeah, I don't even want to leave a comment, because once you respond to my shit, I know you're gonna say some dumber shit, and then I'm gonna want to go back, and I gotta work. I got things to do. I can't do this shit all day. I can't do that shit all day.
Half the time when I comment, it's just to help out the page, because now that I understand algorithms more,
yeah,
and we do this, sometimes I just comment to help out the page too.
I know. Yo, as much as I understand algorithms and all that shit, and I know how to play the game, I just can't.
Yeah, but that's just not true. I get it. Like, it's just not what you do.
Yeah, don't worry. If you see me start being extra active, I hired somebody.
Your piece might be worth more, because you might get so into the argument, you're in the same argument for a day and a half.
Yeah, because I'm gonna drag. Yeah, because because then I'm gonna look at the pictures and I'm gonna start saying, "Oh, now I understand why you think this way. I get it. I see your background."
Oh fuck! All right. Well, I got one left. I'm ending the film.
I see your wife, nigga.
I knew you were gonna go there. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Well,
I tried to turn the ship, but it was just too late. I knew that's where you were going.
Yeah, because salute to your offsprings.
I'll tell you off camera what I just said to somebody the other day. So I can't have any video evidence of that I actually said this on, but okay. So the last song I'm ended with is Arrested Development. As Payne would say if it was somebody from Jersey. Big Wisconsin shit. All right. Yeah, but I went with
Wait, hold on. Wait. Time out. Y'all don't got like a there's no Wisconsin, like I'm from the con, I'm from the Wis, I'm from the.
So there is the Wisco Kid, the rapper, or there's like different people from Wisconsin, but it's usually the city. So like Madison would be Madtown, Milwaukee's the Mill, or Kilwaukee, depending on.
Yeah. Okay, I've heard that one. Okay.
Yeah. So like individual, or like they call Green Bay the Bay, even So they have little slangs for towns, but I've never heard a term that encompasses the whole state.
Yo, that's kind of crazy, because as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, even like New York City, and I don't know, maybe because it's New York, maybe it's so arrogant and all that shit over here. Who knows? But New York City, right? We already got the abbreviation NYC, or you might say the big city or the city, whatever, right? Cool. But then even the boroughs have their own shit. Like Brooklyn is Brooklyn, Vietnam, Harlem, like, everybody got their own shit still. Like it's
Milwaukee's the one that has a bunch of names too, because it's called Cream City. Also, you probably seen the Bucks wear the Cream City uniform. It's because when Milwaukee was built, they used a white brick that looked like cream, and so it got called Cream City. And then but so there's different names, but Kilwaukee or the Mill. You hear Kilwaukee in music. I've never really heard anybody say it in a conversation. They'd be like, "We went to the Mill."
Went to the Mill. I've heard that. I've heard it. I've read that. There was a book. You know what? I might be thinking about of Mice and Men, because they worked at the Mill.
Damn, George. All right. But yeah, I'm going with Arrested Development, Tennessee. I feel like Arrested Development is kind of slept on, but people know their songs. I just don't think they realize that they're sang by Arrested Development.
Facts. 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 That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Damn, you're right about that. Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah.
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Lord, I've really been real stressed, down and out, losing ground. Although I am black and brown, problems got me pessimistic. Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Why does it have to be so damn tough? I don't know where I can go to let these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma passed, my brother's gone. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. But Lord, I ask you to be my guiding force and truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurts. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurts. Let me understand your plan. Lord, it's obvious we got a relationship, talking to each other every night and day. Although you're superior over me, we talk to each other in a friendship way. Then out of nowhere, you tell me to break out of the country and into more countries, past Osborne, into rivers, where the ghost of childhood haunts me. Walk the roads my forefathers walked, climb the trees my forefathers hung from. Ask those trees for all their wisdom. They tell me my ears are so young. Go back to whence you came, my family tree, my family name. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts. Let me understand your plan.
She went down to Holly Springs. Razadon and Baba, they went down to Peachtree. Headliner, I challenge you to a game of horseshoes. A game of horseshoes!
Now I see the importance of history. Why my people be in the mess that they be. Many journeys to freedom made in vain by brothers on the corner playing ghetto games. I ask you, Lord, why you enlighten me without the enlightenment of all my folks. Instead, cause I set myself on a quest for truth, and he was there to quench my thirst. But I am still thirsty. Lord, allow me to drink some more. He said what I am searching for are the answers to all which are in front of me. The ultimate truth started to get blurry. For some strange reason it had to be. It was all a dream about Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurts. Let me understand your plan.
Oh, won't you let me? Won't you help me? Won't you help me understand your Take me home, take me home, home. Take me to another place. Take me home.
Tennessee? Yeah. Tennessee?
to Tennessee.
It's funny how certain songs always take you to and it's crazy. Like, take me to another. Like, it takes me, like, that song always brings me to the back seat. Like, as a little kid, like, I was in somebody's car. We on our way somewhere in Brooklyn. And I can't tell you who car we was in, but I always remember me sitting all the way on the right here, on the right, behind the passenger, looking out the window, listening to that song. Anytime I hear that song, I think about it, and I can't remember who the fuck car we was in, where exactly I was at, or like, I do know I was in Brooklyn, but yeah, that song always takes me to that fucking point. It's crazy.
Yeah, I really like Arrested Development. You have to like more conscious music to like them. But like I said, I don't think they get their flowers. I don't think people really give Arrested Development their flowers because they got a bag full of music, but they literally got a handful of hits.
But is that really R&B? Well, at least that's
they're more of a mix. They're more of a mix of R&B and rap. But I just mean in general, they don't get their flowers at all. Because like he does the weird rap singing, and then the girls sing R&B for the backups and that kind of thing. So, but that was pretty much just hip hop in the 90s, right? They were so blended at times.
So what is that, like 91, 92, some shit like that?
I would probably guess 94 or 95 because it was after their album with Everyday People and Mr. Wendell, but I could be wrong.
So to a certain extent, we don't get Erykah Badu without them.
Okay, like people got mad at me, but I told them once that I said you don't get Taylor Swift Scorched Earth vibe without Alanis Morissette, and people fired at me
because they don't hear the correlation. It's not because I think people just thinking about how they look, how they present themselves. Taylor Swift don't present herself the same way as like hell no. But
when
you listen to the music,
to be angry. Before that, women weren't allowed to be angry in music unless there was a resolution. I don't know why that's funny, but all right.
Because I feel like, yeah, I think if I said that shit, it would sound crazy if I said that shit. I know exactly what you mean, and I know it doesn't sound crazy at all. But I know how some people, people so fucking sensitive these days. Some motherfucker might hear that and be like, "Oh, what are you trying to say? Well, women can't."
No, I'm saying there was people that changed music for women. There was Janis Joplin, there was Tina Turner, there was Alanis Morissette, and there was big changes in music moving because of what these women did, right? Alanis made it okay to be angry about some shit that happened. Alanis made it okay for a woman to be loud and not have to apologize for it. So, like, that's all I'm saying. And so, like, I think people don't realize that even though different genres, not even close, she blew the door open for people like Taylor Swift to do the type of music she wanted to do. And I don't know. Yeah. I never correlated them with Erykah Badu till you said it, but then I'm like, oh, there is some truth to this.
Yeah, I just thought about it as I was listening to him. I'm like, because I remember, because I watched like some Jill Scott shit or whatever, and they having jam sessions, and it sounds like I can hear when I'm starting to think about the other songs about Arrested Development. So it's just like, I can hear that at a jam session. I can hear those songs just like they just jamming. They're like, yo, you know what? Let's record that because it sounds so good as we're just, playing around bullshit and like, yo, take me to another. All right, let's go. And we start jamming it. And I seen a lot of that with Erykah and Jill. And I also hear some of the conscious stuff. I hear just the being able to play with certain sounds and bringing vocals to it with a little hip hop. Yeah, I don't think you really get Erykah Badu and all them and Jill's without
I'm not saying I am the biggest reggae guy or authority, but it really always felt to me too like Arrested Development took what Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers did and kind of like hip hopped it up.
You can say that with a lot of reggae because reggae is just a lot is
Biggie and them were like very influential on what's going on with Arrested Development. That's all.
No, I'm not. No, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is, but a lot of reggae, it sounds. A lot of its music is revolution music. A lot of it is about redemptions and one of Bob Marley's biggest songs is Redemption. You know what I mean? Like it's redemption song, but still, you know what I mean? Like. Right. A lot of these songs are that, so I can see where Arrested Development can get some of that influence of that. Yo, let's fuck it, yo, let's power on, and you know what I mean. If that's where you're going with it.
Yeah, and my reggae knowledge goes to just the big guns, right? I don't have a bag full of reggae music. It's Bob Marley, it's Peter Tosh, it's Ponto Bonto. It's like Ziggy's my favorite, right? I even like Steven, but that's a whole different type of like aggressive rap reggae. You know what I mean? But so I don't have a lot to go off of, but I'm just saying that it's crazy because I listen to a lot of Ziggy. I feel like you feel a lot of the melody makers beats in the Arrested Development music, and then all reggae is conscious to some form because, like you said, it was singing about things. I mean, even though I Shot the Sheriff wasn't a literal story, it was a story about things that were happening, you know, and things that were witnessed. And from what I understand from interviews, it was different stories pieced together into a song, like of what Bob had known or heard or whatever, you know. One of those dudes, like everybody loves Bob Marley. Everybody.
Even people that don't even like reggae will hear Bob Marley's song.
I love Bob Marley, but I left it alone. But now I just said it anyway.
Oh man, no, but this was fun. This was a fun episode. I didn't expect to have as much fun picking out songs, whatever, like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my algorithm has switched up because of this episode, which is kind of cool too. Like I'm getting a lot of old 80s and 90s R&B. They even hit me with some Motown the other day while we were driving, so I was like, okay, I Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Let's just turn that up, you know.
Yeah, because when I went back and listened to the En Vogue album right there, and then it took me to Aretha Franklin. I think that was Aretha Franklin. It took me to some Aretha, then started taking me to some Motown type shit and some Diana Ross and all that. So yeah, my algorithm started getting a little wild again too. But I love it though. And
I'm an asshole, but I forgot Patti LaBelle even existed till the algorithm threw her in the other day.
Patti LaBelle, man. I think she's
not even existed.
Patti made it cool to be loud.
See, another one who changed it for women in music.
And I might be wrong, but I think she's the reason why now when you see these hip hop performances, not even just hip hop, just performance in general, they have the lyrics up on the screen just to make sure they don't forget their lyrics. Because I believe Patti LaBelle is the reason why they do that, because she goes up there and freestyles everything. You be like, yo, you've been singing this song since the 60s.
It ain't sounding
this song, and how you remix it is wild. Like, whoa.
It probably
but you killing
it. Like, it probably keeps the music fun and interesting because you've been singing the same song for 60 years or whatever. I think people a lot, though, forget that there was people before them that kicked the door down for what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well, I mean, people don't do their Googles. People just like to live in the now, which is cool. I'm one of those. I don't care too much about the past like that, but the stuff that I'm really into. If let's say I want to start getting into computers, please believe within a year or two, I can tell you about the first motherfucker that made a computer. What was his name? Because I'm gonna research. I'm going to have to see. You know what I mean? Like.
And it's the history of shit that really fascinates me, though. But I'm a big documentary guy too, right? Like, and I used to live for like VH1 Behind the Music, even though they were only a half hour. I used to live for those little documentaries about. I didn't even care if I liked the band or not. I just wanted to see how it was done, like, or how the sauce was made, or however you want to say it. Like, I just wanted to see how they did everything.
Yeah, that was some of the dopest shit. I used to like. I like the Behind the Music shit all the time.
Now, with Diddy, it got a little weird, but that's why I like making the band. It had nothing to do with the artists. Like, I could give a shit about O-Town, like, whatever. But I thought it was amazing how they took 5 dudes or whatever it was, put them together and created a group. I thought that shit was really cool.
Yeah, Day 26 could have really worked, man. They had some joints on that album. Oh, man. They had some joints on that album. God damn, they had some joints on that album. Like Co-Star, what? That's my joint, right? Co-Star. If y'all never heard Co-Star, I mean, if you haven't heard Co-Star, put that in your Get the Draws playlist. I got a GTD playlist, and that's definitely on that because what?
Yeah. He calls it get the drawers, and I call it panty drop at night. But either way, yeah.
Nah, I mean GTD.
And then I don't know if it's, but in the '90s, man, Keith Sweat would just make a woman just throw the panties away. So
yeah, and this what happened. His name is Keith Sweat, and see one of those last names where it just works. So salute to you, Couch.
And since we're talking R&B, stop all of you stop hating on 112. It's ridiculous.
All right, see, he's gonna turn to a debate. All right, let's get up out of here, man.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of the shows. So we keep rolling through on the shows with some new merch. We don't have a store right now for it, but if somebody sees something they want, hit me up. I will figure out how to get it to you. All right, thanks for watching. One world, one love. Deuces.
Pain, who really fucking with me? I ass pistol pop a pain. You won't like if I let the Nina blast. I see your ass, red bean spot. I'm gonna me heat your ass. Body is tough, cops never find where I keep the stash. But chill, cause pain been dormant since the fetus. I was born to be a blessing. I'm getting stoned like I'm Jesus. I'm a heathen, raise a hell raiser, so I'm a demon. Here's my reason, y'all been trying to convince me I'm not a genius. I be really finding blessings through my anger. I embrace it and start training like Vegeta in the chamber. In the chambers, I entered 36 to step my game up. So protect your neck and watch for the niggas that fucking name up.